Good morning, class. Welcome to St. Peter's School. This is your science class, and in previous class we have done chapter two, number two, question answer. We have completed with question answer part, and I think we have left two to three questions. And let's do it part, so you can do it, those questions self also. Okay. If you find any problem, just contact me. Okay, so today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is interdependence among the living things. So what is this actually means that like every living things are interdependent on each other. Like no, so we will see in this chapter. Okay, so what is the main learning point in this chapter is animal depends on plants, food chain. Plants depend on animals. Okay, so we will study what is food chain, what is how animals depend on plants, and what is the plants depend on the animals, how plants depend on the animals. Okay, so to begin with, one point is written here. What would happen if all the cows went on the strike? Name the food items that we may not get if the cows refuse to cooperate with the humans. So, what will happen if all the cow goes on a strike? They will not eat plants, and what will happen? Is there any harm to the any living organism, that if the cow will not eat anything, or they will not give us anything? So it is actually basically how like how you can understand it. If the cow will not eat anything, they will not give us. And we all know that how what cow gives us very important things. Even the cow dung is also very important. Like lots of like yesterday old days, the cow dung was a basic use of all the houses, or the basic uses maybe in that cow dung is used. But nowadays cow dung is used for making like uh, somewhere it is used for the yeah, in that is called diesel or something. उसको सब बनाने में that is used, right? Okay, and cow milk is also very important. Cow milk, we all know that cow milk is how much important in our daily life. बहुत सारे cow milk is also important with the milk products. Also, there are lots of milk products which is very important for our body. They used to provide protein. So in this way, you can understand how much the cow is important for us. So if the cow will went on the strike, what will happen? It will harm our daily life. So animal and plants depend on sun, air, water, and soil for their growth. Animal and plants depend on sun, air, water, and soil. So that we all know that ki plant जो होता है totally depend on the sun, air, water, soil, and for animals also, for us also, basic need is sun, air, water, and soil. But it's not like that. That we are only dependent on sun, air, water, and soil. If the sun is present, air is present, and water is present, and soil is present, we can live a life for a long term. बहुत दिनों के लिए हम इस सिर्फ इन चीज़ों पे नहीं रह सकते हैं जिंदा. ओके, सो फॉर देयर ग्रोथ, our growth and development, ये सब भी, yes, these all are also the basic needs, but yes, only these are not our like main requirement. We have other requirement also. Animals have another requirement also, plants have another requirement also. Okay, so thousands of plants and animals live on earth. We all know that the place where a plant or an animal lives is called its habitat. So very important term, what is habitat? Habitat is the surroundings in which they live or survive, that is called their habitat. In each habitat, animal depend on plant for food, shelter, and protection. Now, the another basic need for our living a life properly is food, shelter, and protection. Other than sun, air, water, food, shelter, and protection is our basic needs. Have you noticed that animals live in places where there are more plants? This is because animals depend on the plant to a large extent. Animals also do their bit of help to the plants in return. In fact, their lives are so interconnected that their survival depends on each other's existence, and this is called interdependence. So हमने देखा है कि most of the animals used to live in a forest. forest. So why they used to live in a forest? Because they have a habit to live in a forest. उनकी भी एक habit होती है, उनको forest में रहना बहुत पसंद होता है. And with the same, they somehow some animals are totally dependent on plants because for their food and nutrition. But it is not like that. The and plants do not require those animals. Yes, few plants also in return of that, animals also helps those plant in some way. किसी तरह भी उसको help करता है. And that is the reason it is known as that कि there is a interrelationship between a plant and animal. And this has been given the term that is called interdependence. मतलब एक दूसरे पे आधारित होना. Okay. Animals depend on plant for a variety of things. Let us learn more about them. So now we will first of all we will see कि how animals depends on plant, and later on we will see that how plant is dependent on the animal. So first of all, fresh air. Plant make their food through a process is called photosynthesis. Like in the previous class also you must have studied that how plant used to make their food. Plant used to make their food through photosynthesis. Leaves of the plant contain a green color pigment called chlorophyll. Plants make food by using carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. So in the process of photosynthesis, few things are very important. Few resources are very important. One is sun, water, and presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. So these and carbon dioxide, these all are very important resources for the process of photosynthesis. So plants are green due to the presence of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a very important green pigment present in the plant which helps in photosynthesis process. By this process, they purify the air by using the carbon dioxide and adding oxygen into the atmosphere. In the process of photosynthesis, actually what happened, they used to inhale the carbon dioxide. They used to use the carbon dioxide of the atmosphere present in the atmosphere, and they used to exhale out the oxygen into the nature. एंड मतलब वो ऑक्सीजन बाहर निकालते हैं और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड लेते हैं. दैट इज एक्चुअली द प्रोसेस ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस में जो होता है. ओके, so by this they purify the air by using the carbon dioxide and adding on. But we all know that the animals and the we human beings doesn't require that carbon dioxide. हमें क्या चाहिए? ऑक्सीजन चाहिए. So if the air is totally filled with only carbon dioxide, what will happen? We will feel uncomfortable. So what is the work of plant? They used to make the air purify करता by adding oxygen into it. Okay, therefore the atmosphere in the places with more plants is rich in oxygen. So it is usually like we all know that we should grow plants in a number of plants we should grow. Okay, it is very important to make a balance between the nature. So where there is a lots of plant, there is a lots of presence of oxygen, which is very important for us. Without green plant, there would not be enough oxygen for humans and animals to breathe, and they would soon die. अगर plants नहीं होंगे तो ऑक्सीजन नहीं होगा एटमॉस्फेयर में, and if there will be no oxygen, we cannot survive. Even the animals, even the us, we cannot survive in the atmosphere, given atmosphere, and we will soon die, or the animals will soon die. Okay, so again on the page number 191, you will see in the pink color box some very important point is written here. During photosynthesis, light energy is converted into chemical energy. This is just for your knowledge that actually उस photosynthesis के process में क्या होता है. light energy जो होता है वो convert हो जाता है chemical energy में. later on you will study in a brief कि इसमें actually why this is called so. ऐसा क्यों बोला जाता है कि light energy chemical energy में change हो जाता है? क्योंकि वो in the presence of light only they used to give like glucose. That's why it is called which is very important for plant nutrition. So that's why it is the reason it is called कि photosynthesis में light energy chemical energy में change हो जाता है. So first time we have seen that fresh air is how by the help of plant we get a fresh air. Now we will see how plant gives us food. So the primary requirement of all the animals and the plants is food. We all know that कि हमारा जो primary requirement है, एनिमल्स का जो प्राइमरी रिक्वायरमेंट है, प्लांट का जो प्राइमरी रिक्वायरमेंट है वो फूड है. विदाउट फूड दे कैन नॉट सर्वाइव. नो बडी कैन सर्वाइव. इवन प्लांट्स आर द ओनली ऑर्गेनिज्म ऑन आवर अर्थ दैट कैन मेक देयर ओन फूड. देयरफॉर दे आर कॉल्ड प्रोड्यूसर. तो जितने भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म हैं इस अर्थ पे, इन the only plant is only they can only produce their own food. Otherwise all the living beings are dependent on each other. Like us, we human beings, animals are also dependent on either animals, either plants. So animals and humans are incapable of making their own food. They depend on plants for food. Hence they are called consumers. तो हम लोग क्या है, consumer है. Animals are consumer while plant is called producer because they produce their own food. That's why they are known as producer. Okay. So the plants prepare food in the form of sugar. The excess amount of sugar is converted into starch and stored in different parts of the plant. Herbivores eat plant parts such as leaves, fruits and nuts directly. These are called primary consumer. For example, horse, elephant, deer, etc. are the primary consumer. Carnivores eat the flesh of animals, mainly herbivores. Since they feed on the primary consumer, they are called secondary consumer. For example, lion, fox, etc. Territory consumer are the animals that feed on secondary consumer, for example, snake and crocodile, etc. So directly or indirectly, all living animals depend on the plant for food. So in next class, I will explain you this term कि क्या होता है actually food chain, how we are interrelated, कि कैसे क्या होता है primary consumer, what is secondary consumer and what is territory consumer. I will explain it in the next class. So till the time, what you are going to do, you just give reading to this chapter. Start noting down the like difficult words, whatever you find, write it down in your notebook. Find out for the meanings of those words through Google, or you can check it into a dictionary. If still you are not getting any meaning, you can just contact me for the meaning. So till the time, take care and bye bye.